Welcome, Wendy. I'm super excited to have a chat with you about your experience of our online NLP practitioner breakthrough coaching course.
Oh, thank you very much, Becky. It's been absolutely brilliant. I can't put into words just how brilliant. Well, you want me to put it into words because you want a testimonial, but I can't put it into words. I'll
We'll work
try.
it out. We'll work it out. So, Wendy, do you want to first tell everyone who you are and what you do?
hmm My name's Wendy Jennings, and I'm also known as the Coddywomple Lady. That's my brand name. And I'm a wellbeing mentor that takes people on a transformation from going from a feeling a bit lost after a life-changing event such as loss to finding their purpose again and turning those stumbling blocks that they've got into some stepping stones so they can see their pathway forwards. Yeah, that's what I do.
I love
I
that.
love it. I absolutely love it.
I just feel like I need to just give it the space and time to air itself.
Yeah,
Amazing.
it's from my own journey. I lost my mum and dad to cancer in 2012, very close together, and 5 weeks apart actually, and the whole journey was over within 9 months. So I took myself off and I took myself away and tried to work out who I was, what I was going to do, who Wendy was, and that's the coddywomple bit, and that means to travel in a purposeful direction towards a vague destination. So it's perfect. So yeah, and it's just all evolved, and that's how I came to my purpose. So yeah, I found my purpose after loss, and I now want to help others find theirs because there is life after loss, and yeah, you can enjoy. The sun does shine again. That's
Yeah,
what I do in a roundabout sort of way.
um, that's beautiful. It's giving me goosebumps.
Oh.
So tell me, where were you before you found me, before you found our NLP course? What was going on for you?
I think what had happened because I was doing what I was doing, I'd written my book and I'd started getting people contacting me asking for advice and support, and I didn't know what I was doing basically because I knew I'd had coaching and things before myself from that experience. So I knew roughly from my own experiences what I could do, but I was worried that I was going to send them off on the wrong avenues, so to speak. So lockdown, I restudied a basic life coaching course, and that I did a basic one to start with just to see if I would like it. I didn't know whether I was going to like it or not. I found out that I loved it, but that one wasn't enough for me. It didn't put enough meat on the bones for me. I needed to find out a bit more. So I started just looking around on the internet and things like that. And I Googled life coaching NLP courses, and there you were. And then you popped up everywhere. like the algorithms do. It was just like, I've got to check out this girl. This girl knows our onions. I've got to check this out. So I yeah, I looked at your website a few times and I watched a few of your videos on there, and I thought, yeah, this all looks good to me. And then I think you did one of your free webinar things, and I logged into that and I did that, and I thought, yep, that's the one for me. And then perfect timing, it was November, and then you did your Black Friday deal, and I thought, that's a sign from the universe if I don't know if there is one. So jump in there, and I've not looked back since. Absolutely loved it.
Oh, that's amazing. That's brilliant. And such good timing as well. Like the way that it's kind of just slotted together through the universe is
Yeah, the universe was there for me on that day. I've got goosebumps just thinking about that. So yeah, it was meant to be, and
brilliant.
yeah, it's kind of, I think I just said to you just now, wasn't it? It's just kind of my meaning of life, if you like, is to be the best version of myself that I can be. That's my reason for being. And this course has just been a massive, massive part in opening that up. Huge, massive. Can't say massive or huge anymore because I can't make it any bigger.
I love it. So tell me about your experience of going through it then. So you joined the course off the back of our offer last year, and I'm assuming that you had some kind of expectation as to what was going to happen and how it was going to work out? Tell me what your expectations were.
I thought that I would just sort of poodle along at a steady little pace, and I'd pick up some little nuggets here and there, and I would learn stuff. Yeah, I knew I'd learn stuff. What I didn't expect was the amount of information that you provide. It was just, I was just mind blown, to be honest with you. And I just thought, you don't need to go, if you want to learn NLP, you don't need to go anywhere else. People just need to talk to you. there is nowhere else for you to go. The amount of information and the way it's presented, and because you break it down into little bite-sized chunks as well, it made it possible for me to learn at my own pace. But originally I set myself a 12-week target to get it done. When I signed up and I hadn't seen anything, that's what I thought. When I looked at it, I thought, oh no, that's not going to happen, because I do want to make sure that I take in everything, and I want to make sure that I'm not rushing. This isn't going to be done till end of May. So that's what I did. And I cracked it. I nailed it. And when I did that, it was just like, yes.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. So as you went through the course, so I'm assuming that it did meet up to your expectations.
Certainly, and went above them. Yeah, it went above them. I loved the live trainings that you do, those Monday mornings and those Wednesday lunchtime trainings that you do, just so that we can all get to meet each other as well. That's so important. Otherwise, because some online trainings you just get stuck, don't you? You're just on your own. But to have that community sense of feeling, even though we're dotted about all over the place, some really good friendships have formed here, and to have that to happen, to be able to provide that online, I think is priceless. I just think, it's what you've created here is just such a fabulous space. It's brilliant. I've loved it, every minute of it, and I probably will be hopping onto your live trainings on Mondays and Wednesdays because I shall miss them otherwise.
Well, you're always welcome, always.
Thank you.
What would you say has been the biggest takeaway as you've gone through the course? What's been like I know you said like it's been big, it's been massive, it's been huge, but what one thing would you say has been the thing that's been the absolute game changer? Because I know before we started recording, you kept saying game changer. What has been the thing that's been the game changer for you?
I think it's showing me different perspectives and the tools to look at different aspects of my life and the way I was thinking. Because I'm 52, and you sort of get into this sort of, you get into a pattern, and you think you're being open-minded, and you think that oh yes, I can take that in. But it's not until I was shown how to do it properly with the techniques and the thought change patterns that I thought, oh, okay. And that's what made it such a journey of self-discovery, was because it was just being able to put those techniques into practice on myself. And I'd wake up in the morning going, oh, that feels different. Whereas a classic one is self-belief. I'd gone from thinking, well, yeah, I think I can do this, but I'm not really too sure, to now I just think, I've got this. I can do this. This is all good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good to go. So yeah, that's been it's the change of mindset is the biggest takeaway.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. It's brilliant. Thank you so much.
Oh no, thank you. It's been brilliant.
Thanks so much for sharing your journey. If there was one thing that you could leave with somebody who's considering doing the course but isn't quite sure,
what would it be? Just jump in. Just do it. You won't regret it.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, it'll be amazing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.